Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. So off we go then. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Yeah, Thibaut Courtois. He's a huge presence between the sticks, and that's not just because he's 6'6", Peter. He's got great reflexes, wonderful positioning, and he's a strong defensive leader. I think opposition defences will also...
Oh, great leap! Firm header, just off target.
He did so well there, it's just a shame about the accuracy.
Cafu. That looks a cracking ball. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Over to the right flank.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
And he's straight offside. Xavi Alonso, can he get it through? Nice interception, well timed. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Now there's a fine ball. Tries to cross. It's a searching pass. Now it's Ahmad. Xavi Alonso. Now that looks a decent ball. Now it's Ahmad, knocks it out wide, and he's quick to return it. There's the shot! Not a bad try by any means.
Xavi Alonso certainly knows that he's missed a real chance there, but he can't dwell on that. He needs to pick himself up and move on.
Very early stages, Jim, but anything up to now that's of note?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes, so we're seeing some conservatism here.
Xavi Alonso. And this is Shevchenko. That ball looks a good one. Guirassy! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Guirassy is offering a wry smile there.
Corner number 2 then. He's had a shot! In he goes again! Corner number 3 coming up. He's trying his best. Has another go! And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench. So their 4th corner of the game. Gilberto Silva is there, and he can get that clear. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Indonesia so far providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. O'Reilly. He's a sharp little ball here. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he? Indonesia really are a team that like to break lines.
Yeah, they love doing that, and it does work.
Yeah, plenty of balls in behind, Peter. Just needs to find the right run now.
Now it's Figo.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Adriano. Ibrahimovic. Xavi Alonso, a player whose confidence, whose sense of adventure rubs off on all of those around him. Edmilson. And it's Xavi Alonso. Now, can they get him away? There's the delivery. Towering header! Oh, what has happened here? In again. Impressive job. What? Goal! France! He won't get many simpler than that, but he's certainly not complaining.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
So the first moment of real significance.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open...
And the shot! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
They're up to 5 corners now. Oh, he's been caught now. Shevchenko! Adriano. No, again, there's no way through. And this is Adriano. Well, the boss won't be happy about that at all. They were pedestrian in possession and carried almost no threat at all. And a header! And there's a goal! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
France are doing very nicely, thank you.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Decent chance! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Guirassy really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
The corner count is rising. That's 6. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Indonesia have the chance to go the other way. And he shoots! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And this could be the final action of the first half. Buffon claims comfort. Now it's Sneijder. He's got away. Sneijder. Great chance! It's hit the crossbar. Oh, and that is a thrilling end to the first 45.
Well, I don't think most of us were expecting a second, Peter. It's become pretty much the ideal half.
That certainly seems to be the case.
And that ought to encourage an even more ambitious approach in this second half, Peter, with control already established.
Well, that is the first half done, and we are ready for what follows in the second.
Substitution for Indonesia, number 11, Alvin Tala.
So we're underway for the second half.
On the field is number
I think it'll be
7,
fascinating to see how they're going to
Marcel
change their approach here. They have to go for it and try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate.
Now it's Sneijder. And that pass just didn't quite work. Tunisia come out of the tunnel having undergone a change at half-time.
Well, I'm assuming that this is going to end up as a tactical change, Peter.
Yeah, he's offering an apology for that. He needed to deliver a better ball. It'll be a throw-in. Edmilson. Now it's Xabi Alonso. O'Reilly. Ahmad. Pass somewhat off target. Edmilson. And it's Xabi Alonso. And here's Shevchenko. And here's Shevchenko.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
And he's in on goal. Chance! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
Quarter of an hour into the second half. Shevchenko. Now it's Guirassy. Now it's Xabi Alonso. Hakimi has it out wide and in space. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside.
Substitution for Indonesia, number 6.
Indonesia have turned to their bench, and we're going to have a substitution.
Number 24.
Knocks it into space.
Number 25. Figo. Coming on the field, number 21.
Takes a shot.
Gianluca Zambrotta.
I'll be a bit
Number 8.
disappointed with that.
Well, that was certainly bold, Peter. He's never short on confidence.
Number 10. Messi.
Maldini picks it up from the goal kick. Good ball, good take. Always onto this. He's free, he has got space. It's gone in, and it is an own goal.
I've been there myself, and that's the last thing he wanted to happen. I really sympathise.
So a lead courtesy of an own goal. Adriano, spread to the right. Nicely weighted ball. Oh, that's an excellent interception. Xabi Alonso, played into space. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. No way through there. And it's Cruyff. Tries to pass it through. Pacho.
This is the time you need that pace.
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Romero. Messi. Oh, that's superb. 75 minutes played. Shevchenko. Now it's Guirassy. Xabi Alonso. It's Alonso! Oh, great effort, but he's produced a save to match.
What a fabulous run. OK, it didn't come off in the end, Peter, but that would surely spark some kind of response from those around him.
No, he didn't quite meet it right. Well, they are up to their 9th corner of the game now. That's a decent clearance. Pacho. Now Diallo, and it's Xabi Alonso. Great ball, and he's in here. Pings it, he's rising! Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in. Tries to play it through. O'Reilly cuts it out. Girassi is onto it in a flash. Gilberto Silva. Pass is short and sharp. That's been cut out, well played. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Now it's Sneijder. Goes for a shot! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Van Dijk calmly anticipates. That has not gone well. Messi is offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Messi! And somehow he's managed to miss it. Xabi Alonso. Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. Aimed beyond the defence. Real chance! It's bounced back off the post. Now, what about a counter-attack? And we're done. Indonesia cannot spin this any other way. They came up against opponents who were thrilling, at times unplayable, who simply brushed them. The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest.
Borussia Dortmund against
It is a deep, deep sea of yellow, beautifully effervescent yellow. That is what you're faced with when you come to Dortmund. And we're underway. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, Cole Palmer could be standout here, Peter. We sometimes see him in a centre-forward position, but I like to see him play from the right side of attack, because that enables him then to be able to just drift inside on his left foot and then open up the pitch to see what he can deliver from there. And he's expert once he does tuck into those little spaces and pick out whoever's making the runs. And for that reason, I think he could be crucial.
Yeah, I'd have picked him too. No doubt the fans feel much the same way. Roberto Carlos, he's got away. Roberto Carlos delivers. Oh, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. A fabulous show of vivid colour and vocal cords. The new look Camp Nou at its best. So straight into the action. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Yeah, Virgil van Dijk. He's just about unbeatable in every department, Peter. He's strong, he's quick, he's totally dominant in the air, and what's more, he seems to really love a tussle. His passing's good too, and he never seems to lose it in important areas. I'd expect this team to...
He leaps for it! There it is!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move.
Mbappe! And he was there to get a vital touch.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Barcelona with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Buffon claims comfortably. Borussia Dortmund have the chance to go the other way. There's the crossfield ball. Now, can they get him away? And it's Seedorf.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
This looks promising. Neymar unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Great vision. Oh, he's found support out wide. Cafu. Cafu plays it in. That's not going far. And the shot! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Maldini. And here's Cruyff. And this is Roberto Carlos. Looking for the foul. Terrific effort! Akanji can clear it away. So just the one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. Maldini goes sliding in. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. And that is headed for towering header! Nemecha clears without hesitation. Can he get on the end of this? Roberto Carlos delivers. Akanji is there, and he can get that clear. Now it's Messi. Kimmich. Mateus. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And the finish! Oh, he has absolutely drilled that. It's their second corner of the game. That's gone all the way through to the keeper. And now they can spring out of defence. This is a promising build-up. Oh, we expected better, and so did he. And this is Dembele. Oh, a gilt-edged shot! It's Ibrahimovic! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. And it's Roberto Carlos. And he plays one through. Goes for a shot! And he's stuck it away! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. That is lovely, finished with amazing expertise.
And you can see he meant every bit of that, Peter. He had his head up as he went to hit it. He knew his landscape.
Borussia Dortmund are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
There's a certain authoritativeness in everything they do now. If they want to kill off this game, now's the time to get it done.
Roberto Carlos cuts out the pass. That is good alertness. And here's Messi. He's in plenty of space here. Neymar gets into a good position. Corner number 3 coming up. And he's quick to get rid. Borussia Dortmund are looking to go forward now. He's found a way through. Ibrahimovic! Borussia Dortmund heading towards the half-time break. The wind very much in their sails. Cafu is one of those players who's known for reading the game better than anyone. Now it's Ronaldinho.
This is the time you need that pace.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Ronaldinho. And it's been given away. He's got away. Oh, good claim by the keeper. He's certainly earned his keep there. Alisson, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Cafu receives it in and a header! And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Now it's Mbappe. Cafu is... Quick look at his watch, and the referee whistles for half-time. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it, so I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
Borussia Dortmund are heading into the break, very happy with how it's gone so far. The second period is on the way. Van Dijk. Ah, he's given it away! And he's managed to get free. Shoots! And there's a goal! Barely into the second half, and already it is heating up. A mere formality, nigh on a certainty, he is truly in the zone.
Yeah, he always had the measure of the keeper, and there was very little doubt as to how this was going to end up.
Ronaldinho! He's done very well to get to that.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Seedorf. And here's Mbappe. Messi. Big chance!
Oh, the ball's run loose.
Oh, he's been caught on it here. And one more try! Goal! Barcelona are back in business. Terrific goal. What a super sharp finish.
Well, I think he knew all he had to do was get it under control, and it was always going to end up in the back of the net thereafter.
Oh, what a game we have on our hands here.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch. Well, that has caused...
Oh, great leap! Goal!
Oh, he's quite the pro. The speed and sharpness in his game gives him an advantageous edge, and he applies it with lethal effect. He's class, real class.
A great delivery and a finish to match.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for. Seedorf gets a foot in here. Dembele. And a chance! Oh, good finish. Pomp, panache and passion. This, a man full of it all. Calm, composed, confident. What a super goal.
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
This is frightening football. He has increased defensive fear on the way to that hat-trick.
Chance, surely! Well taken goal. And they are dragging it back. Game on again. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
Just one in it now.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now, all of a sudden, it seems the belief is back.
He steps in, and that's the end of that. Marquinhos kept his eye on it, and he's there. Barcelona are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Nicely aimed pass. Now it's Ibrahimovic. That pass has been well intercepted. Short changes him with that pass. That's been slipped through. Now it's shot at goal! And that's in! They've done it again! It is incredible!
Well, this is just incredible. I mean, who would have seen this? Neither manager, I think. It's all happening. Yeah, and he did well not to stray offside there as well, Peter. He just seemed to instinctively know when the ball was going to be delivered, and he got it right.
He's had a shot! And he nearly went all the way.
Dembele just backs himself every time. Give him a challenge, and he'll rise to it.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 21, el dorsal 8, el dorsal 9, el dorsal 19.
And into the grateful arms of the keeper.
Serán sustituidos.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
El dorsal 14, el dorsal 4, Chiellini. El dorsal
Oh, easy pickings there.
Cambio de jugadores.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. Pedri. And this is Adriano. It's Adriano! Adriano! What a goal! That is a gem! An absolute gem! Into the lead once more. It was thrashed in, the crispest of hits.
Well, he's absolutely drilled that, Peter.
Chance! Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And he cuts out the supply. And here's Neymar. Dani Olmo has it in a wide position. Oh, good climb!
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
He has found the way through. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Maldini gets it clear. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Well timed, excellent interception.
Habrá 6 minutos
Silves.
de descuento.
Into stoppage time, whistle due any moment. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Chance here to counter. That has been cut short. That's been cut out, well played. Pedri. Buffon breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. It's a pretty loose pass, played out towards the right wing. Now the ball's gone astray. Oh, well played. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Well, that was good. A terrific advertisement for attacking football. Both sides glad to... Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. There's the whistle. Well, it's a formation, this, Jim, with a packed midfield, isn't it?
Yeah, and it allows for a lot of flexibility, Peter. You know, combative without the ball, expansive with it. It's a system that's naturally going to ask an awful lot from your central striker.
Takes a shot! Desailly getting this one clear. I have to say, that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
And here's Seedorf. Seedorf proves just a little bit too strong. And it's Roberto Carlos. Cruyff completing his first century of appearances here today, and that has not gone unnoticed.
Well, that milestone might be on the back of his mind, Peter, although I'm pretty sure he'll just go about his business as usual. It's just one of the many achievements he'll go on to reach from here.
Cafu, very early stages, Jim, but anything up to now that's of note?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes.
He's having a pop! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Hakimi plays it. Oh, good effort! Firm header, just off target.
That's a really decent chance.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Ah, good steal, he just read it. Zanetti. That's a throw. And it's Zanetti. And it goes cross-field. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Now, what about a counter-attack? Borussia Dortmund still without a single shot on target. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
That's a shade optimistic.
Well, a few of his teammates are quite furious with him as they felt they were within reach, but he made nothing of it. His boss doesn't look too amused either.
Pirlo is strong enough. Pirlo, the conductor, the central piece to his team's attack. Roberto Carlos. Dembele.
Cerezo Osaka really look like a team that's set up to absorb pressure. They don't mind being...
It's Ibrahimovic! It's run loose. Who's going to... Oh, he's been caught on it here. Now the cross. Desailly attempts a clearance. Beckham ventures forward. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Oh, it's Dembele.
It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
Pirlo. And it's Seedorf. Distributed tidily. Hakimi. And he's only too happy to take that back. Now he's got space here. And nicely intercepted. Pirlo is always looking to break lines. Can he get on the end of this? It's gone all the way through to the keeper. And that is a little undercooked. Nothing wrong with that tackle, ball won cleanly. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Now it's Schneider. Nesta. Ibrahimovic might just make this.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
Schneider finding himself in space. Defending of the desperate variety. Schneider tries one from range. And he looked every bit the assured. And the whistle goes for half-time. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying. How would you review the first half?
Well, simply put, Peter, they haven't been good enough to trouble the opposition. They need to play with more courage in the second half and a lot more intent.
So we reached the halfway point, and neither side have yet been able to force the issue. It's 0-0.
Substitutions taking place.
Down to business again.
Borussia Dortmund really can count themselves lucky not to be behind at half-time. Couldn't really work out what they were trying to do, actually. Letting themselves get dominated like that, it's very confusing.
Goal kick, as confirmed by the referee. Seedorf can so cleverly bypass the press. Now that looks a decent ball. Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, the ball's gone astray. Oh, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Shot at goal! There it is!
Dependability is one thing, and he brings that to his game, but that sort of dynamism is another attribute he's blessed with, and it's revealed on a regular basis too. Superb.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Cerezo Osaka have broken through. It's 1-0.
And talk about the perfect time to score. The manager's giving nothing away, but he'll be thrilled inside.
Cruyff wants to run onto this. Oh, great leap! Now, who's going to be first to this? Oh, and again! Well taken goal. That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
The attendance for this match
Simplicity itself.
Such a smart finish, and the setup was very good too, but defensively, they didn't cover themselves in glory here.
Borussia Dortmund restore parity.
Well,
can he finish? It's anyone's ball now. Oh, he's been caught napping. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside.
Substitution on the field. Number 21.
So changes afoot here, and from both sides.
Number 18, Ibrahimovic.
Pops him off it and wins back the ball.
11, Johan Cruyff.
He's through here.
Number 15, Schneider. Coming on the field, number 23,
Seedorf kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Borussia Dortmund are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. Now it's Mbappe. Not the most accurate pass. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Cafu has it out wide and in space.
Oh, that's a cracking ball. Too quick for defence and keeper.
That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Zanetti.
Mbappe!
Kvaratskhelia.
Mbappe!
And a chance! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Cruyff, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter. There was absolutely no space to work with.
Nesta engages and forces him off the ball. And he's lost his man here. Adriano! Another one of football's and how moments.
It's a very watchable game, isn't it? Any goal from here could well be the winner.
Substitution on the field. Number 17.
Two coaches are signalling changes here, both at the same time.
Is number 9. Gerrard.
Oh, it's Gerrard.
Substitution in progress.
Now there's a fine ball.
Cerezo Osaka clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
Aims beyond the defence. He's picked his way through. Gerrard. And here's Yamal. Real chance! And no! He had to, and yet he could not. Comes under pressure and it's come loose. Now it's Kvaratskhelia. He's in a great position here. Kvaratskhelia showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And it's been played through. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
He's found the big chance! Incredible! Just incredible! Oh, that has got to be it! This has to be it! Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
Borussia Dortmund found the way, forcibly. Now they must hold out.
Well, I can wholeheartedly say, Peter, they deserve this, but has the opposition enough spirit left in them?
Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. They are pumped. Boy, they're pumped. A tough win earned through the power of will.